In this video I'm going to show you how to make the pattern for the summer haze cardigan and to get a swatch like this. So you begin by chaining 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Twenty. And 30. So in the 7th chain from the hook, here you'll make a 3DC cluster stitch, which means that you yarn over, insert your hook in the stitch, pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert stitch in hook, insert hook in stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops of the hook, yarn over, insert hook in stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 of the loops on the hook. You now have 3 loops on the hook, 4 loops on the hook, and now you yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook. After that, you skip the next 2 chains, 1, 2, and make a double crochet. Chain 2, skip next chain, single crochet, chain 2, and then you skip the next chain and make 1 double crochet, then 3 chains, 2, 3 chains, and then in the same stitch as your double crochet you make a 3 double crochet cluster stitch. And again in the end pull through all 4 loops on the hook. Then you skip 3 chains and make a DC. Chain 2, skip next chain, make a single crochet, chain 2, skip next chain, then make a DC, chain 3, 3 DC cluster stitch in the same as your DC, Then you skip 3 chains and make it easy. Until you have 4 chains left, where you chain 2, skip next chain, make a single crochet, chain 2, skip next chain, and end with the DC. Now you've completed your first row, and it should look something like this. We'll now chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then turn. We'll now continue with row 2, where we'll make a 3 double crochet cluster stitch in the first DC. So we have our 6 chains, and here is our first DC. That's the cluster. Here's the cluster stitch. And then we need to skip a few stitches. So we skip these and go to this double crochet here just before the next 3 DC cluster. So in this double crochet here, we'll make a double crochet like this, and then we chain 2, and then in the chain space from the last row I'll make a single crochet, chain 2, and then in the next double crochet, that's this one, we'll make a 3 DC or a DC, and then we'll chain 3, and then we'll make the 3 DC cluster stitch in the same stitch. And this will now be repeated across the row. So you skip until next DC, which is here. Make a DC in that DC, chain 2, single crochet in our chain space, chain 2, double crochet in next double crochet, chain 3, and then a 3 DC cluster stitch in the same stitch as your double crochet. And then again, skip stitches and reach our next double crochet, that's here. Make a double crochet in that, chain 2, and then we'll make a single crochet in this chain space, chain 2, and end with a double crochet in the third turning chain. And chain 6. That's our first 2 rows of the pattern. We'll then turn and repeat row 2 for the next row and for the following rows to come. You'll then end up with a patch that looks like this, where you have 3 patterns. So this is one pattern, so you always count a pattern until your first cluster, then next pattern to next cluster, so a pattern is from cluster to cluster, and then the third here. So 1, 2, 3 patterns.